James Whitey Bulger, once America's most wanted man, being captured after 16 years on the run.
What separates him from a John Dillinger, an Al Capone, a John Gotti, is that he had the nation's premier law enforcement agency, the FBI, actively assisting him. So in some respects, he tops all those guys because he was able to get the FBI to help him kill people. I mean, the FBI just didn't look the other way while he was killing people because he was their informant. They actively assisted in targeting people. They told him who might be talking about him, who might turn him into other authorities, and he went out and killed these people.
After decades rampaging through Boston's underworld, he opted to live out his days quietly, hiding from law enforcement in laid-back Santa Monica, California. But his modest apartment soon gave up the dark secrets of his past. Bulger was born in 1929 in Boston's Southie neighborhood, an area he went on to dominate. He was first arrested at the age of 14 when a life of crime and violence was born. Local folklore portrayed him as a Robin Hood-style figure dedicated to protecting these streets and their residents. In court, a very different picture was painted. The prosecution called Bulger one of the most vicious, violent and calculating criminals ever to walk the streets of Boston. They said he made millions from drug trafficking and extortion of drug dealers, bookmakers and local businesses, committing multiple murders along the way. In 1982, Michael Donahue left this restaurant on Boston's waterfront with his friend Edward Halloran, a former gang member who'd asked him for a lift home. They'd just got into Donahue's car when James Bulger opened fire, killing them both. Halloran was the target. Donahue, a family man with no criminal record, was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Patricia Donahue feared the worst when she saw her husband's bullet-ridden car on the TV news.
How can anybody do the things that he's done? The people that he's hurt, the people that he's killed. I don't understand that. I mean, my children come from a family where there was no violence. So now all of a sudden, I have to tell them that their father was not only killed, but he was shot to death.
Bulger chose not to testify during the trial, but his defense team said he vigorously denied two things: being an informant or rat and killing two women. People close to the trial say for Bulger this is all about legacy, making sure he's remembered as a good bad guy. One of the women he was accused of killing was Steve Davis's sister, Deborah.
He goes away. We're still scarred with this. You know, these people are going to forget his name 3 months from now. Whitey who? Or what trial? I don't remember. You know, with the victims' families are scarred. We got to live with this. We've been served a life sentence on this.
This 1953 mugshot shows a defiant, youthful Bulger with lawless decades stretched out ahead of him. His last shows an old man with countless vicious crimes behind him. Hollywood is clamouring to portray the years between. Amanda Walker, Sky News, Boston.